Welcome to Hook Potential, where we go over the first hour of a game and figure out if the opener is good enough to hook you in and keep you playing. Fantasian New Dimension is the latest RPG by Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sagakuchi and composer Nobuo Uematsu. It features an interesting approach to environmental design, where all maps are actual dioramas, and at the mechanical level, the ability to bank random encounters to leave them for later, taking care of all the enemies of all those encounters at the same time. Not to mention that characters can bend the trajectory of their attacks to bypass defenses or catch multiple targets. In the opening hour, we find out the character in some kind of factory full of evil mechs, and he's there for reasons, as he's suddenly struck with a case of amnesia. Then, after escaping that place and meeting up with a female lead, we get a few exposition dumps delivered through narrated walls of text on the screen, and which describes some kind of nebulous threat upon the world, but none of that is seen in gameplay. And speaking of gameplay, the first hour only has the barest elements of the combat loop, basic random encounters and turn-based combat. But with that said, let's get to brass tacks. Does the game offer a conflict or some form of narrative hook during its first hour? Not really. The threats are too vague, and the stakes are very low, and most of the hour is spent running around trying to get the money to pay a sidekick. But I will concede that for some people, the amnesiac protagonist angle might be intriguing, so half a point on that. Does Fantasian succeed at showing you its core gameplay loop? Exploration? Yeah. Combat? Not even close. Just standard combat. None of its unique and actually compelling elements come into play. But given that the bending part happens about 5 to 10 minutes after the end of the first hour, I'll give it half a point. The last element, of course, is general presentation and the overall experience. I hate random encounters, but Fantasian doesn't have an egregious amount of them, which is good. The diorama maps are really unique and eye-catching, and Nobuo Uematsu is a master composer, and so the music is outstanding. For that, I'll give Fantasian a full point. With everything said and adding up all the points, I give Fantasian Neo Dimension a silver hook.